everyone. Thank you for joining us live this Friday evening. I'm Deanna Fontanez.
I'm Chris Barrett.
We are here at the 8th annual Jim Thorpe Independent Film Festival. Now, this amazing event has been running for the last 8 years, giving filmmakers, producers, directors, actors an amazing place to showcase their stories, their talent, their passions with the community and with festival goers.
That's right. We have so much to talk to you about. This is one of the premier events right here in the Pocono Mountains. We have a really burgeoning artist community that we wanted to introduce you to. We've been doing it right here, Deanna, the last 2 years, as you said, this being the third. So we have a lot of exciting things to talk to you guys about.
And there's still 2 full days of the event that you can get tickets at JimThorpeIndieFilmFest.com. There's films all day Saturday, films all day Sunday. I mean, if you couldn't come yesterday for opening night and you couldn't come party with us tonight, you can still come over the weekend.
That's right. And there's a lot of really big names here, a lot of films that you're really going to want to know about. And the first thing I think we want to do, who do we want to do the first thing, Deanna?
We want to bring in Todd and Jocelyn, I think.
Yeah, Todd and Jocelyn.
This is why this event is even going on, because of these amazing people.
Hey guys, it's so good to have you. This is what, our 3rd year now?
This is our 8th year with the Jim Thorpe.
Our 3rd year here, but you're 8th.
Oh, sorry, the music.
See how fast time goes?
Yeah. All right, this is your 3rd year here at the Jim Thorpe Independent Film Festival Filmmakers Gala at the Mauchunk Ballroom, which is where we have it. So welcome, everyone. We're so thrilled that you could be here with us and keep coming back.
So you've been at this now for 8 years. What's so much different this year than the first year that you guys had done this?
Well, I would say the level and the quality of the films. We have major feature films and major directors who have traveled across the country from Los Angeles to come and present their films right here in Jim Thorpe. And that's quite an accomplishment for a festival of our size. You know, we've only been around for 8 years, and here we are bringing in these major directors from Hollywood, like to Carbon County. It's amazing.
I love that you have people, like you said, all across the country, and there's film festivals all across the country and the world. And for people to come here to the beautiful little town of Jim Thorpe to show their films at your event, like, how does that feel for you?
It feels kind of surreal. I mean, we started year 1, and we had a very great program, and it was very solid. We really pride ourselves on how the work that we bring to the film festival is always really top quality films. But you know, as you develop over the years and you get more reputation, people trust you, the doors are just open and word of mouth happens. And then all of a sudden when you ask someone to come to your festival, the directors are like, I'm coming, you know, and you're like, yeah? And we're like, okay, you know, so you're going to fly from LA, you're going to fly from San Francisco, you're going to you're going to get here from New York, and they're like, yes, absolutely, we're there, we're staying the whole time. And so it's just kind of like it feels like a built-up thing that has just happened, and we're very grateful.
That says a lot. I mean, Chris, what do you think? Like, how has this evolved from year 1 for you guys?
Year 1, well, I mean, it's just evolved, like, even like this year, I know it's small, but like we were verified on Instagram. Like we got the little blue check mark, you know, and those are just things that like...
I didn't even know what that meant.
I had to explain to him what it meant, and I was like, not everybody gets that, you know, so it's just this slow build, and I think that like year 9 and year 10, it's just going to like really hit a national level. Because we're just starting to hit like the national scene, like the reviewers. So I really feel like we will have some legs that have like Variety here, a Deadline here. Like my dream is to have us, you know, short Oscar qualifying festival. So we really do want to take it all the way to the top, and I think that this town will absolutely support it.
So we're lucky to really have both of you because you've really put so many hours in as volunteers to build this, and you have a team of people that have been doing this for years. And I always like to ask, Todd, I'll ask you first, and Jocelyn. Todd, what is the favorite thing you're looking forward to this year?
Well, I mean, the favorite thing of this year, more than any other year, like I said, is we have bigger films that have never played in Pennsylvania before. These are all Pennsylvania premieres. We are bringing them directly from Sundance, South by Southwest, Toronto, the biggest A-list festivals, and we're bringing them right here to Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania.
So if people watching don't know what Sundance is, what is that?
Well, Sundance is the preeminent film festival of North America, like Hollywood. Like everyone goes there. It was formed by Robert Redford like 45 years ago. So it's where all the movers and shakers go. We are playing the same films that just premiered at Sundance.
Wow.
That's amazing. So speaking of the films, I was going to say, you have 2 more days. So if you missed opening night and you missed tonight, can you tell us what's going on for the next 2 days and kind of give us a quick overview? We're going to show graphics of what's going on so the people at home can see, but if we could just run through it.
There's a lot going on. I'll start with, which is and Saturday and Sunday are just like packed, overflowed because it's just, it's the weekend, so everyone's super excited. We start on at 11 o'clock with our student section, which is just like students from all over, locally and all over the tri-state area. And then we go into something called the dark side, which is like our darker, scarier films. And then we just pretty much go into our features. Oh no, we have a show, which is like an audio-visual show about David Lynch remixed, which is super interesting. And then we go into our features, which I don't know if I can say on live TV.
We have F-Toys.
F-Toys.
Yeah, we do have that one up there.
And then we have, right after that, we have New Jack Fury, and then we have Grindhouse.
Yeah.
So these
New Jack Fury.
That's what I said. Yeah. And so it's just, Saturday is just like boom, 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 boom. Like anything you go to will not be a miss. Same
11 a.m.
until like 2, 3 more in the morning. And then Sunday is kind of the same thing. Like it's just packed. 11 a.m. it starts. Local Heroes, which is one of our largest crowds. Because it's all of our local filmmakers that we love and support and come back year after year. And then it just, again, goes on to the short films and goes on to the features. So it's just jam-packed, like such goodness. You can't like not go. Any screen you go to is going to be satisfying.
What's amazing is you give these filmmakers, producers, directors, actors this platform to showcase their passion with the community, with the festival goers. It's like they can show anywhere, like we were saying earlier, and they're coming here to show it. It's like amazing that you give them that opportunity.
Honestly, I feel like it's amazing that they choose us to submit to, like truly, and I'm not like, I really do, because there's hundreds of film festivals that you can choose to that have like a great vibe, and the fact that they like trust us to submit and it's just, I just feel really blessed that we have a community of filmmakers now too that like come back every year, and we love their work and we follow their work. So anyone that gets into our festival, we follow them. So it becomes like a family. Like people will come back with their second, third film, and I'm like, hey, friends, I love you, So yeah, it's great.
You guys become a big family.
We do, 100%, which is how organically any festival should be.
Well, I feel like me and Chris are feeling part of the JTIF family the last few years.
100%, no doubt.
Yeah, this is like, we always say, this is one of the most fun things that we do.
Oh, it's our favorite.
We feel like you're growing. We're growing with you guys, and this is just one of the most exciting things that we do here. And we're so happy that you guys are seeing success here. We're very happy for that.
No, we love having you here.
Yeah, we couldn't be more thrilled to have Pocono TV here with us, to observe us as we grow over the years, and to keep coming back and seeing the changes and the improvements, and hopefully having a good time as well.
It's an honor for us to highlight you guys.
No, you guys bring a very specific vibe that elevates the entire festival by being here. Like you really do, So thank you.
So I think you have Tony, so I'm going to get these guys, I'm going to move these guys and bring Tony in. Is that okay?
We're going to bring in Tony. The other third part, the third part of this group. So we're going to switch you guys out real quick. All right, we're going to swap. Tony is the third of the 3/3 of this JTIF team. So Tony, you put a lot of this together. I know that in past years that I've interviewed, if you want to give us a quick snippet of that story for the viewers at home that don't know, how you and Todd and Jocelyn kind of met and how this all came about.
Yeah, we met by chance, and honestly, it was like fate. And Todd, I was walking past with some film equipment. Todd said, hey, I just moved here to Jim Thorpe. It's a beautiful town, Switzerland of America. And he goes, I'm thinking of starting a film festival here. You want to help? I said, sure, what do we got to do? And so we got a site up. We got the ticket processing system up. We started blasting social media, and we posted so much that we had so many submissions, we were overwhelmed. The first year was phenomenal. It was a phenomenal turnout. We had a lot of notable names. Ethan Hawke's film, his feature film, was actually our opening night feature. I remember it like it was yesterday. But from year one to this 8th year, all I can say is all the hard work goes to the whole team. And I'll tell you, a huge shout out to the media team. It's like teams like you guys, that make it known to the world that the film festival is popping. It's the creatives that are shooting photos and shooting video every single night of the festival, day and night of the festival, that allow the world to know that this place exists.
And it's amazing because there's so many festivals all over the world, all over the country, and a lot of the people that have come today have come from other film festivals. Like we have 2 films that were in South by Southwest. That's amazing to have it premiere there and then hop over to Jim Thorpe and then it airs here as well.
Yeah, this film festival is super unique because there's no boutique festival like this one. And Todd and Jocelyn curate the films. They have a specific taste. If you've enjoyed the film festival, you've seen their taste. It's not for everyone, but they have a specific taste and they're unique films that are taking off. And I think that has helped with this festival growing so quickly.
It's great because it's such a good mix. Like me and Chris were watching some of the trailers before we came tonight, and it is such an array of from here to here, you know what I mean?
There are genres for everyone. If you don't like horror, we have comedy. If you don't like action, we got romance. Literally, there's genres for everyone. But this town is just so encapsulating that it brings people from all over the world to submit their films, and it brings them from all over the country to come to Jim Thorpe.
I love it. Well, speaking of that, I want to bring in this amazing lady, Annapurna. So we're going to bring in Annapurna, who is an actress, writer, director. So Anna, tell us what brought you to Jim Thorpe. You just had your premiere of your film at South by Southwest. You won a special jury award. I mean, come on.
Yeah, well, we got an incredibly kind and generous invitation from Todd, and we Googled this town, and we were just like, oh my gosh, I have to visit this place. It looks like a quintessential storybook town. It's in an idyllic valley, and I just had to come see it in person and meet Todd in person. And it's such a generous welcome that I was just really excited to come.
So tell me a little bit about your film. So I did watch the trailer, and I love that you are in it, you wrote it, you directed it. So being an actress, being in front of the camera, what gave you that spark inside? Like you're like, hey, I want my voice to be heard. I want to tell my own story. I want to read my own words.
I think that as an actor, you're so limited to the scripts that other people are writing, and I just felt like, you know what? I want to play a really fun, hot character so I can write it myself and let this story be about a girl and her journey from a female gaze. And so that was how I came to write it. I didn't intend to direct the film. My producer kind of forced me to direct it, and thank God he did, because I honestly got the bug. I love directing, I love being in charge, and I love having all the agency to tell my own creative vision.
So is this your first one that you directed?
Yes, this is my very first movie, and I really just hope that other young girls and young queer people come and they love the film. They have a great adventure and they have a great time watching it.
Watch out, she has the bug now, everyone. She's going to be directing films.
Also, I love Paradise Streams. It's such an iconic place in the Poconos. I cannot recommend Paradise Streams more than anything. If you like Paradise Streams, you will love my movie.
I was just going to ask how you felt about coming here for the first time to the Poconos, and that's like super iconic for the Pocono Mountains.
Yeah, the Paradise Streams and my film could be like married to each other.
It's funny you say that because we did watch your trailer and I thought it was so fun and unique, and now that you say that, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. Yes, very much.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on here, and I seriously hope people are able to come out and enjoy my movie.
Can you tell us what time it's on so the viewers at home, you can still get tickets, don't forget, at JimThorpeIndieFilmFest.com, and her film is premiering tomorrow.
And you can come meet me. You can get in my DMs too if you have any questions. I believe it's at 7 p.m. tomorrow. I might be incorrect. It might be 8, but I think it's either 7 or 8, and you can double check online, or you can DM me personally and I can answer for you.
Well, we have a graphic that we can throw up too for tomorrow's events, and then we can show what time it is. But real quick, give us a snippet of the movie for the people to have it seen.
So my movie is about a girl who lives in a fictional place called Trash Town, USA, and she's obsessed with psychics, and the psychics are all telling her that she's cursed, and she can lift it by the sacrifice of a baby goat and $1,000. So she goes on to a wacky, gonzo, campy Pee-wee's Big Adventure type, road movie to get the money so that she can lift the curse. And it's a little risque, so I would say it's 18 and up, or maybe 40 and under. And it's a comedy, and it's a fun comedy about being a girl in this world.
Well, thank you so much. I'm very excited for you. Congrats on your win at South by Southwest. I can't wait for everyone to see your film here. I'm going to let you go enjoy the gala.
You're stunning.
Oh, thank you.
Such a diva. Thank you so much.
Good night. She's amazing. She's a powerhouse. The fact that she started in front of the camera and then kind of got that bug to be like, hey, I want to tell my own story and be creative, put her own words out there is amazing.
I saw you're with the hobnobbing with the stars. I was serving drinks and doing things like that while you're hobnobbing.
Listen, she is a star. I will tell you that. She's amazing. And we watched her trailer and it was great.
Yeah, she seems like really down to earth too, which is really, really cool. And that's the nice thing about being here. Is that, and you gentlemen are, who are you, sir?
Hi. How are you? Is this a test, or are we already talking?
No, we're talking.
Okay, we're talking. Okay, good.
And your name, sir?
My name is Ari Gold.
Wait, the brothers.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
The brothers.
Well, we are twin brothers, and we made a movie called Brother versus Brother, which is a fictional version of our relationship where we're playing ourselves as musicians and artists fighting our way through the streets of San Francisco while our father has gone missing, and playing music and
I love that. Can you tell us what made you want to take your real brotherhood and throw it on film?
We've for years been wanting to find a vehicle for that, and we played around with sort of more absurdist comic things, and then Ari had the idea of shooting something really quickly, and so from idea to shooting was like a matter of weeks, and doing a one or something that was very spontaneous that just rolled into this film, and then polishing to get it to work.
Was it fun working together as brothers?
We fight a lot. We argue a lot.
It's true. We do argue a lot, but like every other set of brothers, we are the Gallaghers of the film world.
No, wait. I'm gonna ask this gentleman. So you guys grew up in San Francisco?
Yes, we grew up in San Francisco, and our father, who's in the film, lived in that same apartment that is in the movie for 62 years, and he also acted for the first time at age 99 in the movie.
Wow, that's amazing.
So it's a little slice of real life, but performed. But it's, we constructed it and we acted it, but based on our own kind of exaggerations of our own personalities.
So if I may, were you both actors?
We both act, but I don't know if we would call ourselves actors.
Well,
we both acted in the movie, but I if that makes us actors, I don't know.
So what was the impetus for to do this movie? Why did you guys do it? Why did you do the movie?
Sorry, I couldn't hear that.
That's okay.
Why did we do this movie?
Well, we just sort of I think, I don't know if you guys can hear each other, but I sort of answered that in the sense that we always wanted to do something talking about our relationship, and we have this sort of comic Gold Brothers, which became the Brothers Gold music that we would do, and I have my music I do as Ethan Gold, and it was always this kind of, how do we tell this story? We tried just on paper a few different ways, and this became the way forward. And in a world of computers and AI, making a theoretically one-shot spontaneous film. We're flying in the face of all the unreality and making a very, very human film. So Ari, I had the idea. I was living in Germany and like, let's go back to San Francisco and tell our story, kind of compressed version of it, and that's what happened.
How's it feel having it here at the festival?
It was a beautiful audience. They really responded well. We got something resembling a standing ovation, which is pleasant. And we explored this beautiful town that I'd never been to before and frankly hadn't heard of, and it was confused. I thought it's a person and it's a town, and then we get here and it's just lovely people, an amazing B&B we're staying in, and I took the train up the Lehigh River and bicycled down the river.
Nice.
It's really lovely. Yeah.
That's the Reading and Northridge.
Yeah. That red train, the red train, the Reading and Blue Mountain. I think it said on the side. Yeah. Oh, Northridge. Yeah. So yes.
Have you ever been to Pennsylvania before?
What?
Have you ever been to Pennsylvania?
Yes, I have been to Pennsylvania. I dated a woman who lived in Doylestown, and so I spent a lot of time in Doylestown and New Hope and that area back in the day, and it was lovely. And it's one of the most beautiful places in the world.
So, last question: what are your hopes for the film?
Again, I'm sorry, it's loud. Say that again. Yeah, well, it's an independent film. Obviously, we made this on the streets of San Francisco. Francis Ford Coppola joined the movie as executive producer, which is just a mind-blowing honor. And so I'm hoping, and we have these little bracelets that I gave one to Francis, his brother versus. Our hope is that we can get it out in something like a traditional small film release. The distribution business is a bit on the ropes right now, but we're creative and we can bring a show to the movie, and I think that makes it more appealing to distributors who we can go on the road with it and make it really fun and build an audience that way.
I'm not creative.
Not sure if you...
I don't know if it was on the microphone.
Oh, anyway, yeah. We're talking. It's like we're all going on trust now that this is getting picked up because it's so loud.
I love talking to you guys. It's great to see brothers working together and have a dream, right?
Yeah.
It really comes true. Yeah. And we're happy that you came here to Jim Thorpe and this festival that did it.
It's really great to be here. We have to go to Chicago in the morning, and we're sort of sad because we would like to stay here longer.
We need you to come back anytime.
It's so close to New York. I can come back. So yeah.
Good. Okay. Well, hey, thank you guys for being with us. We really appreciate that.
Yes. Thank you for sharing. I know it's okay. Thank you for sharing your story with us. We're glad that you got the standing ovation. So cheers to you. And I love that there's 2 more days of the film festival. Will you guys be enjoying the next 2 days?
Oh yeah, you couldn't hear what they were saying. We're going to Chicago Critics Film Festival.
You see,
we're playing.
We printed cards, not knowing if Francis Ford Coppola was indeed going to be on there. So some of the cards are crossed off because I didn't want to say that he was attached and not be telling the truth. So when I first printed them, I rubbed them all out. Or not all of them, but 2. So.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys, so much. Thank you guys so much. Okay. Thank you, guys.
We are just meeting amazing people tonight.
Sorry, that was a little bit. What was that?
Brother versus brother.
But no, it was. These guys really. One of the reasons why we wanted to talk to them too was because Francis Ford Coppola was involved, and they have great aspirations. Not only the brothers, but the festival themselves. That you will be seeing them again. And Anna Perna. I know we were talking about that before.
Oh, she's amazing. Her movie is tomorrow. I forget the time, but we can throw that graphic up to show the films again. But her movie premiered at South by Southwest, and she won an award. I mean, they have some top names here this weekend where people can come enjoy. And remember, there's still time to get your tickets. So if you didn't make it last night or tonight, you can still get tickets for tomorrow and Sunday at JimThorpeIndieFilmFest.com.
Right. So we have the Saturday graphic up right now. I think the guys are going to put the Sunday graphic. Yep, the Film Fest graphic is up too, so you guys can see exactly where to go to get tickets. There's a lot of film festival left here. And before we wrap this evening, Deanna, what do you want to say?
So, you know we always have events going on in the Pocono Mountains all the time, every season. So you want to go to PoconoMountains.com first of all, real quick, to let them know /events. We always have an up-to-date list. But two big events we have coming up. So we have Pocono Raceway coming up at the end of June, June 20th through the 22nd. We have big races Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we have the privilege of sponsoring Saturday's race, Explore the Pocono Mountains 250.
That's right. And we've been sponsoring that race now, I guess, for the last 3 years. And it's really wonderful to be associated with Pocono Raceway. Remember, the nice thing about Pocono Raceway, it's a family-friendly event. No question about that. So bring the family. Kids will have a lot to do in the infield. And, of course, it's one of the premier races in the country at one of the premier racetracks.
So, like I said, PoconoMountains.com/events. Go to PoconoRaceway.com. And then the other thing coming up, you can't have summer without our county fairs. So we're going to show you a graphic for that. Scan the QR code. We have county fairs in all 4 counties towards the end of the summer. You want to always look for events going on for your families, your friends, looking for things to do.
And right, the cool thing about all of our county fairs, and each county has one, it's free admission. And, you know, it's pay by the ride, but a lot of it is free attraction, free entertainment. It's just a really cool way to enjoy the summer and explore the Pocono Mountains.
So we're going to go enjoy the gala for a little bit. I hope you enjoyed meeting some of the filmmakers, the directors, the actors, the musicians, the incredible Todd, Jocelyn, and Tony who put this event together every year. 8th annual this year. We are going to come back with a bang next year. They keep upping their game every year. I'm Deanna Fontanez.
I'm Chris Barrett for the Pocono Television Network. We can't do this without all of you watching. Now we're going to return you to regularly scheduled program. Have a good evening and a great weekend.
See you next time.